in this mini series of how to read the Bible and not find it boring. I've got two more ideas for you this week. The first one is something I've done with youth groups through the years, because the first time I encountered it was when I was in high school and did it with my youth group. We read the 23rd Psalm, "The Lord is my shepherd," and then we broke up into small groups and rewrote it. For whatever reason, between all the years of attending youth group and then being a youth group leader, I can remember that night so clearly. I remember my group talked about how the Lord is a tricycle, that young children learn to ride on 3 wheels and how the Trinity supports them. And even when the road gets bumpy and there's gravel in our way and we have skinned knees or dinged up helmets, that God was with us. So, rewrite the scripture passage you're reading. Paraphrase it. Put it in your own words. Come up with what you think the message is. Rewrite the scripture so that it fits you and your context and what you're dealing with in a new, poignant way. It doesn't negate the power of the original text. It can enhance it, I think. Try it. See what you find. The second technique of how to read the scripture and be more fully engaged is by paying attention to the words in the passage you're reading. In seminary, we had a professor who encouraged us to write down every single verb that was listed in the scripture. What did the people see? What did the people smell? What did the people say? Were they told? Did they ask? Did they run? Did they hop? Did they jump? Did they sleep? When you start making a running list of the verbs used in the passage you're reading, you are going to be fascinated. And it kind of leads you along, right? If Jesus is walking along and it's talking about him being in the dust, well, does the dust get in his nose? Does he smell the dust? Is there a baker down the street? Are there rotten fish and seaweed on the shores of the lake that he's walking along? What are the boats sounding like in the water, in the storm? Is the pillow he's sleeping on as the disciples panic in a storm soft, cushiony? What's he feeling? What's the crowd feeling? Use your imagination, use your senses to engage in the scripture in a new way. So, to combat dryness, so to speak, in scripture, try one of these two things. Rewrite the passage in your own words or paraphrase it. And second, look to the verbs. How might they enhance how you experience Jesus today?